Okay, so now that they're back on the line again, the best high school 5K field ever assembled. Cooper Teare, Daniel Bernal, Reed Brown, Alex Mayer, Noah Affolter, Luis Cajalva, Seth Hirsch, Connor Lane, Daniel Viegra. Briggs Whitlake, Eric Carrazas, Justin Botello, Buster Roberts, Matthew Kearney, Nicholas Fernandez, Charlie Gardner, Ryan Tran, Joel Porter, Brady Grant, Kyle Doty, Ryan Tusher, Caleb Berderdash, and Zephyr Seagraves are all in this race. Guys finally on the line, the whistle of approval, they are ready to go, lined up with the sights. Here we go, boys. Elite 5K, the moment we've been waiting for. Gun is off and they are going out to a fast start already, just in the first 50 meters. Some guys making some moves. We'll see who does the early pacing. I know we talked with some of the guys, as I said earlier, this past couple days, and they said, you know, well, we're going to kind of work and pace together, work together. Nobody really wants to go out and take the whole lead. Everybody kind of works with each other because they all want to run a fast time. That's why they came here. They flew all the way here across the country. But right now it looks like Noah Affolter out to the early lead. That's followed by South Lake Carroll athlete number 15. That's Nicholas Fernandez. He's out there as well. Reed Brown kind of biding his time back there. But it looks like Noah Affolter out to the early lead. He's going to want this one. I know there's a little bit of beef between him and Seth Hirsch. But here we go. Now the anticipation is really built up. The excitement's grown. It went from a hush to a roar of the crowd and the drums beating here. As the 5K, Elite 5K is now underway. Kids running all over the track, cheering on their teammates, favorite athletes, runners now. As the best guys, some of the best guys in the nation going head to head here, this Texas Distance Festival Elite 5K. Noah Affolter taking out that first lap. So again, we spit around the idea a little bit of them running a sub 13, or sub 14, excuse me, 5K. You're gonna have to run a 4:06 first mile. We'll see what they can do here. Noah Affolter taking things out from the gun. Nicholas Fernandez following him. Louis G right in the mix. Connor Lane right there. Cooper Teare. Reed Brown just kind of biding his time back in a little bit in the backpack. All the favorites right up there in the mix though. This is an exciting race. Here comes Billy the Toad. He's ready to commentate with me. He's excited for this one.
Ribbit, been waiting all day for this, baby. You pay for the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge because we have the boys. 5K, Elite, Heat. We got a field that's stacked. I'm sure Brian listed all the names already, but you got Foot Locker National Champions. You got NXN qualifiers, Foot Locker top 10 All-Americans.
Billy, what was the feel over there at the start line? What was the anticipation? How did they feel? How did they look? What was kind of going through their minds as you were just over there?
I saw some intensity from some of the kids that are, you know, they're definitely a little nervous. They've not been at fields and meets that are this big, but some of the guys, the elite guys, they were giving me some years, honestly. They were very low-key, very chill. They were making some faces at me at the start line. So they're definitely in their zone because they've been hanging out all week. This is more of, they're so relaxed. I've never seen them this relaxed before.
So, I mean, talking a little bit about it, we talked to him earlier. I was telling everybody, we're kind of watching this pacing now. Noah Affolter, Connor Lane, Louis G. Everybody kind of taking turns trading off here. Noah Affolter took it out first.
Exactly. I was talking to those guys before the race. Noah Affolter said he wanted to have the first one or two. Louis G said he's going to go next, and they said they're all going to work 1 to 2 to 3 different laps being paced. So it's going to be crazy fast. I think we're going to see a sub 14:20. This weather, I've been talking to a couple of the guys, it's never been better. Never been better. In the 8 years, I believe, they've had this event, it's never been better. So, hey, man, this is what track and field's about, if you ask me. Friday Night Lights, they say, is it Texas? No, it's Friday Night Lights.
Lights here in Texas.
Yeah, that's right.
For Texas Distance Festival 2017, baby.
It's going to be, it is insane.
So I'm going to ask you, what do you think they're going to run realistically? I think we got, right now, they're through 3:26 there. I'm not sure what
3 laps.
That was 3 laps.
That's not bad. I want to see what they come through at the 400 mark, and I'll give you. I want to see what their
what the mile mark is. Gotcha.
And I'll give you an estimate.
Sounds good. And again, 4:06:13 is sub 14 pace. We'll see if that can be hit here tonight. Looks like everybody's kind of doing that pace work. Here we go. Connor Lane now taking over the pace work. Louis G kind of falling back. Cooper Teare right there on their hip. Noah Affolter. Reed Brown kind of just sucked in back behind the pack.
Seth Hirsch chilling. Right Wait for Seth Hirsch to drop the hammer. Everyone jokes about him running fast, but
Seth Hirsch right now chilling like a villain, man. Right there, him and Reed Brown. Maybe they're going to do some of that later pacing, see what they can do.
Wow, this went through 1400 at about 3:57. So we're going to see what these guys can do.
1600's on there.
Yeah, I said 1400.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, tough pack there. Looks like we got 10 competitors. Do not forget, about that sleeper and Alex Mayer. The man took
Can't forget
fifth
about
at
Alex
Foot Locker
Mayer, yeah,
and NXN.
And
Only a
Bernal,
sophomore.
Daniel
Bernal is also a
They're
sleeper.
kind of biding their time right in there. I can see him in the back.
Yep, we see some South Lake Carroll boys there in the.
429, 431, 432 right now for 1,600 meters. So we're around 430 some pace.
So they also said that's what they want to go through. They said they want to go through at like 430, 435 through the first mile, and if someone's going to come close to breaking 420 or 415, they're going to run a 415 last mile. So they're not going for anything.
They want to let it go down at the last mile.
The last mile is when if you have the burners left, that's what's going to happen.
Baby.
So as you see, Cooper Teare's coming around here. His coach is probably watching at home right now. Yeah, what's up, Alex, my man?
There we go, Cooper Teare. Yeah, he's taking the lead now. Reed Brown starting to get ready.
Connor Lane in third, Louis G, Noah Affolter, Seth Hirsch, Alex Mayer, Daniel Bernal. The list goes on and on. Daniel Villegas. This list is insane right here.
Vieira just hailing off the back of that top pack. But as you can see, kind of stringing out now a little bit. Each guy kind of falling in place. They're kind of using this headwind a little bit on the back stretch, kind of falling in and helping pace each other along.
So on the turns, there's not much light. You know these lights are for the football and soccer stadium that this is. So I think that's kind of when you almost feel like you're floating. Every time I do I do some workouts at night on purpose because I literally feel like I'm flying. I'm floating. Runs in the dark for me are sometimes more enjoyable than runs in the beautiful, sunlight.
On a track, you just feel like you're moving so much faster in the dark. You just feel so much more.
Oh yeah. And you cannot see a lot of the infield right now, but kids are literally running from one side to the other just to get the action. They want to see every single second of this race. And why not? Because it might be the fastest 5K, in the last 10, 20 years. I think the fastest 5K ever run
is a little bit of a stretch here.
13:30 something by Galen Rupp. That was in a college and pro race.
Yeah.
Fastest high school race is actually 13:55. Chris Derrick.
There we go.
Cooper Teare, Reed Brown, the two Oregon teammates, roommates next year. 6:15 as they go through that finish line. They're working together, but that pack is still loaded, full, single file. This is anybody's race. We have not talked about Seth Hirsch yet. This kid runs his race or his maintenance runs 5:45.
What?
Yes, he does, and he doubles most days. That kid is dangerous. So watch out for him. They were all talking about when they were doing those pre-race things. I said we didn't even run with Seth because he just took it out, and I did not want a tempo for me.
Wow.
So let's see. Alex Mayer is still sitting in the back.
Yeah, he's right in there. But Daniel Vieira, Daniel Bernal, they're right on the back too. I mean, you got those three guys from Texas alone that are studs. I mean, we had one of the best years ever for Texas high school distance running. I mean, both at Foot Locker and at NXN. It's just unreal right now.
The man that's missing from this that I would like to see is Sam Worley.
Yeah.
He just ran a 150 in the 800, so you know that there's no doubt about it. The man's fit.
He's on fire. But right now, here is Reed Brown, who's taken to the lead. Cooper Teare trying to help him out on the outside.
Tucking in right behind him, though. I believe that's Connor Lane. Connor Lane going to Stanford. We got Oregon Ducks, Stanford, Syracuse.
This really is a top. I cannot stress the top field athletes. This is so exciting.
7:23 through the start line. They're making this look easy. This is looking like a workout effort for these guys. Nothing too intense. Simple jog in the park, but no. These guys are flying. We're going to see if we can get... We have 1.5 more laps until we can give you a 2-mile split. 8:30 is roughly the time for a 2-mile that you're looking to go if you're looking to break 14. Again, that might be... I think that's definitely out of the question today, but we're going to see a sub 14:20. No doubt about it in my book. Someone's going to have a kick here. Who's going to have the kick? I don't know who it's going to be.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Reed Brown.
Teare just win that indoor mile at New Balance Nationals. Reed Brown just behind him.
You didn't see the kick Reed Brown had, though.
You were there.
He says himself, and everyone is scared of Reed Brown's kick. It's dangerous. He has and Reed said, no matter what, when there's 200 meters left, I can just sprint.
Yeah, he just had it in him. I remember him saying that yesterday. I have it in me. I can do it. But right now, here we got some Muzi and Nade.
Yeah, that's right.
Cooper Teare, Connor Lane all holding in.
Connor Lane's been in third almost the whole entire race.
Yeah, two groups kind of splitting up now. Louis G leading that second group. Seth Hirsch still trying to pull back into that first group and really keep on that pace that they've been hammering away at here.
You know, being that second, I guess it's called a chase pack. They're only 5 meters back, but you want to make a surge to stick up with the top guys. You don't want to... That gap starts to get greater every second. No man's land's dangerous, and you don't want to be leading that chase pack when this field is ready to go right now. After we've been saying all day, he came here to run fast. So did Cooper Teare, and it looks like they're doing it as they're putting in the work right now. What do we have on the clock? 9:03, 9:04, 9:05, 9:06. Looks like a 9:08, 9:08 2-mile. Is that correct? 9:08 2-mile? No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's what some kids dream of running. 9 flat and a 2 mile, and these kids are doing it en route to a 5K.
Yeah. Unreal.
So Cooper Teare, he said he came all the way from California. He did not want to run a slow time. They don't care who wins. They all want fast times. Cooper Teare, Noah Affolter, again, Connor Lane. Will Louis G, Daniel Bernal, and Seth Hurst make up that 5 to 10 meter gap? Reed Brown jumping back to the back with Alex Mayer, his co-pilot. Those guys have been going head-to-head almost every race.
Alex Mayer now making a move outside of Reed Brown. Reed Brown looks like he was struggling a little bit, to be honest. It looked like a little pain on his face there as he came around here in front of us. I'm not sure.
Never count Reed Brown out. The man is dangerous.
He's definitely falling off the back of that backpack, which could end him up in no man's land, as we see here. But right now, it is Cooper Teare, and he's running for it.
Is that Connor Lane that now dropped into second?
Connor Lane followed by Noah Affolter. Connor Lane, man, he was a little silent last night at dinner. I think he's more the silent killer than Louis G, but we'll see here. Connor Lane
finished 8th at Foot Locker, I believe. Or was it NXN? I believe it was Foot Locker. So he's definitely dangerous. But again, you can say he's kind of under the radar. He hasn't been, he hasn't won a national championship like Reed Brown. Noah Affolter won Edinburgh. So,
I mean, you're better.
Look at this, Connor Lane!
The move is Connor Lane. Cooper Teare looking back to see where Noah Affolter is. Noah Affolter right on his hip. But Noah Affolter looking very smooth, man. He looks relaxed.
We got Bernal looking back, checking Louis G.
Checking with Louis G and Daniel Vieira up there. Some of the top guys here. Again, Reed Brown now falling off that pack. Connor Lane, man, he's hammering it home here. See if they can do it, because these are going to be the hardest laps right here. I think always in that 5K, it's that first 2 laps of that 3rd mile have always been the challenge. That's what my coach always told me in college. You got to keep focused. You got to keep pounding away. You don't let that fall off the pace. Because exactly when you do that, that's when you start to fall in no man's land and you start to get dropped. So these guys got to keep that pace on.
800 to go?
8 to go, yeah.
800 to go. 800 and a half.
Come through here.
Yeah, when they come through, 800 to go. 11:30 on the clock.
So a little over 1,000 to go.
Well, if you didn't know, Cooper Teare ran 4:06 to win New Balance Mile last weekend. Noah Affolter took 2nd or 3rd. I believe it was 2nd in that 2 mile running, 8:46. So these guys are primed up. They're ready to go. They're at the top of their level right now. Cooper Teare, the California kid. Connor Lane.
Looking smooth and strong. Connor Lane, Noah Affolter. That's Daniel Vieira sitting right there in 4th. He's looking real strong. He's Pflugerville Hendrickson. He's from here in Texas.
You got 3 Texas boys sitting in 3rd, 4th, 5th.
Can a Texas guy pull this out? And it's not Reed Brown or Sam Worley for one. It's 3 new guys that are top-level national caliber athletes, as we saw back in this fall.
Absolutely. Texas is getting to be very scary state for distance running.
This fall especially, they really proved it. And you got Graydon Morris coming up. Didn't make this race, but it was out here. It's a scary field, but Cooper Teare now.
Wow, Cooper Teare, Connor Lane actually dropping
Noah
the rest of the field. Yeah, we're going to see if Noah can respond. I know Sam's watching right now. Sam, what would you say to your brother Noah to get him fired up, man? Cranko clock? Question mark? Let's see what he can do here in this last lap and a half.
Yeah, lap and a half to go. Here
600 meters, 500 meters.
Come down, we got
12:55 on the clock. Cooper Teare is starting to drop the hammer. He said, "I'll A.B. See you later." He's dropping the field.
Smooth, man. Look at that seriousness on his face. He's ready to go. Connor Lane just running.
Bell up, 1 lap to go.
3:10.
13:10, 13:10. Cooper Teare, can he do it? Let's see.
Affolter falling back into that pack now. He was in 3rd.
Give him 70 seconds. Give him 70 seconds.
Holy cow. Cooper Teare now starting to crush it on Connor Lane. He's opened up a huge gap.
Said it once, I'll say it again. A, B, see you later. Cooper Teare dropping the rest of the pack here. Connor Lane trying to hold on tight, but that's a 20-meter gap. Cooper Teare is opening up. As we say, Teare, he's tearing open a gap right here. First place, Cooper Teare. 13:45 on the clock, 200 to go.
Looks like Noah Affolter found a little bit of energy back there in 30s. He's starting to make his way out of that pack. But, man, this is all Cooper Teare right now. Cooper Teare.
I have a feeling Affolter's going to catch Lane for 2nd place.
It's looking like Affolter's going to catch Lane for 2nd. You're right. Coming around through the darkness. But right now, it's Cooper Teare.
Cooper Teare. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be way sub 14:30. He is the man. Put the world on your back. Cooper Teare. 14:12.
The finish line. 14-12.
Connor Lane, no out for 14-16, 14-17. Connor Lane second, no out for the third. Seth Hurst, Alex Bear. Alex Bear is revving. 14-23 for Seth Hurst. Viegra, Bernal, Louis G, and Reed Brown trying to finish it up here as well. 14-34, 14-37, Louis G, Reed Brown. Oh my gosh. I'm losing my voice here. Oh, we have the bearded Jesus coming down the home stretch right now.
Briggs Whitlake coming down the home stretch right now. And Justin Botello now coming down the home stretch right behind Briggs Whitlake, running strong. These guys are all
Whitlake, 14-59.
15:02 for Botello. Solid run for him. Buster Roberts from Rolling. Charlie Gardner. All these guys, Texas top guys right here. All looking to throw down hard in this final stretch. Holy cow. I think right now we've never seen this kind of depth in a 5K ever. Ever. And if I had to guess, Alex Mayer's sophomore time there has got to be one of the fastest sophomore 5Ks ever. I don't know. I'm trying to look up the times here, but I'd assume Alex Mayer's time is one of the fastest.
Oh, absolutely. He was revving. He went to the tank, no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah.
But he ran a fast time. And I don't know, man. I know this is an individual sport, but if you can talk about a dream team, this is a dream 5K happening here at the Texas Distance Festival, South Lake Carroll. That's amazing. And it's over, man. That's all she wrote. We saw a 14. What was the winning time?
Fast.
14-13, I believe, unofficially.
Yeah.
We're waiting for the official. I know Cooper's coach is freaking out with his Jesus flow.
What a time from him, man. And he threw up the Oregon Ducks at the end there.
That's right.
In the school he'll be at next year.
Oh, man.
But that was the adrenaline pumping thing. Stay tuned. We still got 2 more 5Ks. Those emerging elite 5Ks should be some pretty quick times. There's not going to touch a hair to this elite 5K.
Absolutely not.
But definitely should be some fast times. So stay tuned. Keep watching there. If you're a fan of distance running, you're not going to be disappointed to continue to watch the rest of the stream as we got 2 great races here in the emerging elite 5Ks. But wow, I mean, what we just witnessed here, history, man.
Absolutely.
We got one more runner coming down the home stretch here. He's trying to finish things up. Coming home strong here. Finishing out his race.
And that's a wrap.
That'll be a wrap in that elite 5K.
And that elite 5K is over. Girls side, guys side. I think it was 17-13, 14-13 again. That's unofficial, but that is insane. All right, guys. Toad's out. I'm going to go down and get some interviews of these boys because they ran wicked fast and they all deserve it.